right, we're very excited about today's First and 10 because in from Atlanta, they're known as two live stews. They are Doug and Ryan Stewart. This is Doug, this is Ryan. Ryan played professional football, defensive back for the Detroit Lions. Skip, on the other hand, comes dressed in black today. You look like you're going to a funeral, my friend.
Jay, I am. I'm on the way to a funeral, their funeral.
You got that wrong, brother. You got that wrong.
If the show translates to the meeting, from the meeting this morning, we're in for some real fireworks. All right, let's start with Allen Iverson, guys. He goes to the Nuggets, and right away they've got the leading scorer in the NBA and the #2 scorer in the NBA. Does AI make Denver a legitimate contender in the West?
It makes them better, but it doesn't make them really a contender. I can talk about some teams in the West like San Antonio, Dallas, Utah, Phoenix, and both LA teams. They're going to get better. They're going to score more points, but who's going to play defense? Is George Karl going to suit up and play some defense? These guys aren't going to be able to stop anybody. They're going to get in shootouts, but they're going to lose.
A smart man.
Yeah, all right. How about you,
I don't know how smart that is because they don't play that much defense in the NBA these days. If you look at the scores,
yeah, it's working well for Phoenix.
Yeah, it's working well with Phoenix, and they don't play defense at all. What you got to keep in mind is you got the #1 and the #2 scorer, and what's more important here, AI, the MVP, the All-Star, the USA basketball player, shares the ball and plays team basketball. He didn't play team basketball in Philadelphia because he didn't have a team. I think he can team up with Carmelo Anthony and understand that it's Melo's team, and they can kind of split that as co-champions of this team, and AI is a piece that's going to make them a playoff team.
That's the first time I've ever heard Allen Iverson and team basketball in the same sentence. And I say, with me, myself, and Iverson, now a Denver Nugget, that team becomes a candidate for a quick and ugly first-round playoff exit. This will not work. Now, I do not blame the Denver Nuggets for trying it because some nights they will explode on the scoreboard, and ultimately they will implode in that locker room because, yeah, they're as fun to watch now as Phoenix is. They're not Phoenix. They don't have a leader. They don't have a point guard, unless you call Allen Iverson a point guard. And ultimately, I say you're throwing 3 volatile superstar types into the locker room. And I include the coach, who's got 1 screw loose, and he's as temperamental as those other 2 guys. And this thing will ultimately blow.
Let me pounce on something Ryan said. He didn't have a team in Philadelphia. Allen Iverson was
I thought everybody told me Chris Webber was going to change life in Philadelphia.
But he didn't. Skip, come on, he hadn't done anything.
I agree with you.
Let me ask you this. When we saw Iverson play with a group of all-stars in the Olympics, you would agree that was Allen Iverson at his best.
Exactly.
Did they win that?
They did not win that.
Oh, that's right. They didn't win
But it wasn't because of him, Skip. If you think back to those Olympics, AI was the one person that had all the heart and really wanted that team to succeed.